The US Inflation Reduction Act, or IRA, includes $369 billion targeted for investment in climate programs over the next 10 years. This is seen as a game changer in the transition to clean energy. One of the major beneficiaries will be the solar industry, with some suggesting this will lead to a renaissance in American solar manufacturing. In fact, the American Clean Power Association estimates it could more than triple clean energy production, cut emissions by 40% by 2030, and create 550,000 clean energy jobs. Energy storage projects should benefit in particular. A report from Wood Mackenzie states that the solar incentives will see a 67% increase in solar additions between 2022 and 2032 compared to what would have happened without the IRA incentives, and that most of that upside will be experienced after 2027 as the industry will take some time to scale up. Now we're going to quickly look at 4 US listed companies that stand to benefit from this additional funding, as well as an ETF that invests in a basket of solar related stocks, including all 4 of these individual stocks. Then at the end of this video, I'll tell you how you can trade all of them for free. So stick around for that. The first company we're going to look at here is First Solar, with ticker symbol FSLR. So with these charts today, I thought we'd look at the longer term weekly charts just to get a better idea of the long-term picture of these companies, because the IRA investment, as we've talked about, is happening over a 10-year period. A lot of the benefit will be derived after 2027, so it's good to get an idea of the longer term picture. The first chart here, First Solar, if we zoom out on that, you can see it's obviously since, well, for the last 9 or 10 years, it's had this large basing pattern since the end of 2020. It's lifted out of that and it's been consolidating a bit higher, and just recently it's lifted up to the upper end of that. Overall, looking quite positive. It has done a lot in recent weeks, so maybe it'll come back and consolidate a bit more before pushing higher. The second one, Enphase, again, on a weekly chart. This one hasn't been around for as long and it's really taken off, well, since 2020 really. But again, the underlying trend is quite solid. It's pushing higher. It really does look good for the longer term outlook for Enphase. The third one, SolarEdge. SolarEdge has been consolidating, sort of stuck in this band between about $200 and $375, $380 thereabouts. But the broader underlying trend still remains positive. This current dip is quite likely to be a reasonable buying opportunity. The fourth stock we're looking at is Sunrun, ticker symbol RUN. Perhaps not looking as good as the others. It's poised to benefit from the Inflation Reduction Act, but we'll just have to keep an eye on this one. And then of course the ETF, the Invesco Solar ETF. This ETF invests in all 4 of those stocks as well as a handful of others, and it's really a good way to get exposure to the industry if you don't want to be buying lots of individual stocks. The structure of this does look quite good. I'll be happier once that faster moving average gets above the slower one. But overall, it's starting to not look too bad. If you're enjoying this video, please remember to hit the like button. It really does help. Thank you very much. Now, before I tell you how you can trade all of these stocks and the ETF for free, let me tell you that Monex Securities Australia has just won the We Money Award for being Best for International Trading. Now here's the part you've been waiting for. If you trade with Monex Australia, our brokerage rate for trading any listed security in the US is 0. And currently the same applies in Hong Kong, 0 brokerage. Please visit our website or give us a call to learn more. If you're watching on YouTube and you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Always remember, don't risk more than you can afford to lose. I hope you've enjoyed this video. See you next time.